Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rich, your host, and you're watching Owl's Nest Outdoors. In today's episode, we're going to be making 3 different style baits. We're going to make them in 3 different colors, and if you stick around long enough in the video, you can find out how you can possibly win them. Alright, let's get to the bench and let's get started. Alright, for our first color and style, we're going to be shooting the Ned rig, or the Ned baits, and that is in the Z-Man's Copper Truce. So we're going to be using LureWorks Green Pumpkin. We're going to be using MF's Green Chartreuse. We're going to have some Black Flake by LureWorks in the .040. And we're also going to be using the Golden Orange by LureWorks, and that's in the .035. Alright, we're going to start off with 60 drops from LureWorks Green Pumpkin. Alright, we're going to get that stirred up. This is a darker top of green pumpkin, so that's why we're using a little extra. We got a full cup of plastisol here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add a 1/4 teaspoon of the Black Flake. Now also add in a 1/4 of the orange. Alright, on the bottom half, we're going to go ahead and put in 60 drops of the MF Green Chartreuse. Get you a little closer look at it. The colors look great. We're going to send it through the vacuum chamber and warm them back up and get them shot. Alright, while we're waiting for that to cool down, let's take a look at our blending block. See how the colors came out. Oh, it's gonna look good. They are gonna look good together. I think we got the flake perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and get these opened up, see how they came out. Ooh, I like it. They look good. Nice laminate. Let's get them hung up and dried. All right, let's go ahead and get this second round opened up. They look great too. Get them on the tray. Alright guys, we're going to move on to our next color, and that is going to be the deal. We're going to be shooting that in the 3.75 inch split tail shad. There's a lot going into this one, so let's get started. We're going to start off with 20 drops of LureWorks Green Pumpkin. Next we're going to go with 20 drops of LureWorks Scuppernong. And we're going with 2 drops of LureWorks Black. Now we're going to add in our flake. We're going to be using LureWorks Black Hex 0.04. We're going to be using a 1/4 of that. Will be a little healthy. We're also going to be using the Violet Sparkle Flake, but we're going to put that in right at the end. Alright, for the bottom color, we're going to be starting off with LureWorks White or Ultra White. We're going to use 4 drops. Next, we're going to be adding in LureWorks Pearl Powder, and this is Pearl White. We're going to be using an 1/8. Next we're going to be adding in Pearl X. This is a pearl blue. We're going to be adding in an eighth. Nice healthy eighth. And it might be too much there. And we're also going to be adding in Sparkle Violet to this too, but we're going to wait to the end. Get this pearls powders mixed in. Really got to mix in your powders. All right, we're going to go ahead and add our sparkle flake in real fast. It is Violet Sparkle Flake by Lureworks. All right, let's take a look at the blending block real quick, see what the colors are going to look like. It's going to look good. They're going to look real good. All right, let's get these opened up and see how they look. Bottom side. Oh yeah, they look real good. Probably could add a little bit more blue highlight, but not bad. I like them. Let's get them hung up. All right, see what these look like. They look really good. Look really nice. Give you guys a good look. Let's get them hung up. All right, for our third color, we're going to go with a solid color, but it is a chameleon color. So we're going to go with Lureworks Chameleon. This is a great color. We're going to put 50 drops in. It's a solid color, or 1 cup, so 50 drops. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this mixed up. All right, we're going to go ahead and add in some flake. We're going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of the black hex in the 0.040. And then we're going to add in an 1/8 of the 0.015. Get this mixed in. This is a great color, and you can see why it's a chameleon color. You can see the brown in there. You pull it up into purple. You get a little bit of pink at times too. This is great color. Great in worms, drop shot worm, stick worm. Just an overall good color. All right, let's get these open up, see what they look like. Mold's still pretty hot. Oh, there they are. That's the bottom part of them. Let's get them out. Hope you can see the brown. And at the tips, you're going to see the purple and the pink. All right, let me get them dried up. Originally, I was going to make enough for 2 packs of 10 of the chameleon, but we're going to switch it up. You're going to get 5 of the chameleon, and we're going to get 5 of something really close to the ooze. So let's go ahead and add in, since we got about 3/4 of a cup, we're going to add in about 8 drops of MF's green chartreuse. 8. Get that mixed in. Actually, we're going to go a couple more. Go a total of 10. It gives it a third type of a chameleon color. When it hits the water, you're going to see the chartreuse really come out in the color. And in the ooze, we use Lureworks Holographic. It is Lureworks Golden Holographic in the 0.040. We're going to use about 1/8. A little bit more of the holographic. Now, this is not the exact recipe of the ooze, but you'll be able to see the effect when you're out there on the water with it compared to the chameleon. Once it hits that water, it gives it the green chartreuse really starts to come out in it. All right, let's get it warm up and shot. All right, let's get these opened up. There we go. Let me get a glove on because they're warm. This is the bottom. You can see the brown comes out with that chartreuse, the green chartreuse, a little bit more. All right, let's get them hung up. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Do appreciate it. Now, to be entered into the drawing, you need to do a few things. First off, you need to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, hit that button. Second, you need to put the number 13 in the comments of this video. That will enter you into the drawing. Now, again, there'll be 2 packages of baits, so 2 winners, and I will go ahead and announce those winners on Wednesday, November the 8th. So look out for that video, and again, thanks for showing up, and good luck.